Okay, so this picture was actually a 4x6 picture, but it fits better on this canvas as a 4x5. So what I have done is laid my 4x6 grid over top of this, and I'm not going to be drawing this part. So I just, to make that easier on myself, this is where my drawing will start, and then I have 4 boxes this way and 6 boxes this way. The thing about gridding that's important to understand is that it has to be in squares. So on my canvas is 11 by 14, and so I am going to be drawing a 4 by 5 inch squared out photo. So I'm going to draw every 2.75 inches on here. So mark this here, and it's important that you understand this is where your inch starts on your ruler. It's not on the end because that will cause issues. And make sure that you go, just in case it's a little bit off, the same, connect the same from the same sides. And then you can connect those lines. And you should probably use a yardstick to connect this across. And this doesn't have to be really dark, but just dark enough for you to see it. Alright, so I have 4 rows I have 4 rows this way. Now I'm going to do the 5 the other. So now again, 2.75 inches. And then I connect these. And I'm so now I have 4 by 5 squares drawn on here. So when I get done, there is 4 across this way and 5 across this way, and they're even squares. There will be a little bit of extra because this is an 11 by 14 canvas, and if I multiply 2.75 by 5, it's going to be 13.75. Now what you are doing when you start drawing this out is 1 square at a time, and you only focus on what's in that 1 square. So in this 1 square, there is just some of the background so I can lightly kind of sketch what I want in my background, and I'm only focusing on these shapes that I'm seeing right now and where they connect. So if I see this little bit of like lighter shape connecting here, and then how far up does it go into this square, and I'm looking at, I can look at like a negative shape here, but I'm only focusing on what's in this shape. So this green kind of comes to about here. So I have just this little bit of shape going on in here. Now in this next box, I have more of the main, the flower. So I look at where it starts on this line. So if I look at this and I look at, it goes up to like this corner. So I know that I need to connect that. So if I start drawing this in and use a contour, that will help me to get that in there, drawn in there accurately. Then I can look at, there's like kind of an inside part. And I look at how that connects onto this. And I'm looking at even like my spacing. Now the other thing that I can do is I can actually multiply. Like I know if I measure this, and I can do it with either centimeters or inches, because this is 2.75 inches bigger. So if I measure over, I could measure and multiply by 2.75 and make sure that it actually did start this in the exact right spot. But you're going to go one square at a time and draw in your image in each square. Do not go through and draw them all in, like only focus on what you see in each square.